that one.
Oh, we're going to need wavy lines for this recap because we're going back in time.
Diddle, 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 diddle. Okay, so I mean, I think I'm going to have to force the recap upon Tom because Tom's in charge of this, and Tom is essentially giving a briefing to the rest of his scouting party, some of whom is to be decided as to who it is, because Mandy and Zand will be joining with their temporary characters next week as well. So
Have they
for
not
so I don't think Mandy's picked hers from the pre-generated one, so she said she wanted to. Zand is doing his own, I think. But yeah, and Sel, if at any point you want to dip in, pick up a character, you are more than welcome to. Likewise, if you want to just watch or chime in, more than welcome to as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think Tom, recap and then blending seamlessly into briefing book.
All right, so what's happened up to this point is we're hired by Jack of the Old Trades to help him find pieces of the map which lead to the treasure of the lords and ladies. Now, he has one piece. We found another in Korakora. And we got a lead from a old hag called Madame Fortuna. That the creator of the map was last locked away. Sorry, the person who buried the treasure is locked away in Irondale Prison in the eye of the storm. So what we're doing is we're trying to find this prison and get hold of this Kathy. Bit of a TLDR, as I didn't want to go into every single thing that happened.
Yeah, it's something. Thank you.
On our first attempt to get to Irondale Prison, we were attacked by an angry god in the sea that who knows why they were so angry. Nobody can never know. Strange, it's not my fault.
It's because we didn't sing that song. Sorry, that's from the Aria reference.
And our fellow shipmate Roger was taken away by some harpies. So we had a little detour, went to go and save him, but then someone else got injured in that process. So I, Tom, have elected to I said I'd have a look around and inquire, but I think I should just go straight for it. While the others went off to Belmara to heal poor old Sway, who got her insides burnt by a gelatinous cube.
Nice.
So what we're doing today is we're looking for the prison, and we're just gonna see what happens.
Okay, and what exactly are you sharing with Book? One of the people who has been selected to join you on this side quest.
All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna punch things first, and then don't ask any questions because if you ask questions, it leaves behind a trail. And then people ask those people other questions like, what did they ask for? But if you don't ask questions, then they can't answer that question.
Oh, I didn't say anything. They just throw their fists at us. What was that all about?
What you say, Buck? You got any ideas?
At this point, Buck can know as much or as little about the specifics that the main party have been getting up to, aside from the stuff that people have been doing up in Belmara, as you would like to share.
So Tom wouldn't hold back on information, but also wouldn't be able to give good information just based on his character.
That's fair.
Book has been just part of the crew, yeah. Probably brewing up some potions, that sort of stuff in the ship. Cool. Just to move out of the frame for a second. Cell, have you got a character in mind if you do want to jump in?
Today or in general?
I just noticed someone else had the book sheet open because I can open it.
Oh, it was Rick.
Oh, Rick.
More people should be able to open it. It's just if someone clicks on things.
No, for some reason it wouldn't let me open it.
I didn't click anywhere.
Right.
Matty gave me an invite link for this game, and I'm just looking at it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure you didn't feel that character would be a good fit. Cool. Yeah. Right. Back into book.
Epic transition.
Right. So you want to punch your way into prison?
Well, we've got to find a prison first, but it usually works out for me.
All right. I might have some more novel way of doing things, but we can give it a go.
How can I see your characters, like your class and stuff?
So if you on the top bar, there's Beach Bubble for the chat, and there's a art. Then the third one is the compendium. If you scroll down, there's a players one, and that should have all the player characters in there.
In the compendium?
In the compendium, yeah.
Journal.
Oh, the scrolling is a bit...
Sorry, journal. Sorry, not compendium. The third one across. The journal.
Is the scrolling laggy for you too? Is it just me? Like when you scroll on the sidebar, up and down?
That was fine for me.
What browser are you doing it in?
Google Chrome?
Okay, should be alright. You can play around with the graphics settings. If sometimes certain things might cause problems.
Yeah. You can also collapse all the categories and only open the players one.
So who's who?
So
Jack, Mandy, I assume.
That's something that Mandy can turn into or turn other people into.
Oh, okay.
What happened last week. Jack's Edge, Quicksilver is Alex. Thomas Tom Marlin is my character. Jim Elmsman is Ollie. Roger Ratscrub is Mandy. Valerin is my other character, which has now been handed over to Rick and is now an NPC. And then the rest are part of this side quest crew. Ollie's currently playing as Bookworm, and I'm playing as my original Tom guy.
Oh, it's spelled like that. That's funny.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
So if you did want to have a look, so there's Moss Whisper, Growan, and Dorian of the Cloth, who are currently characters that anyone can pick and choose from. I mean, you could also, if you wanted to pick one and just RP and not want to do any like messing around with spells and combat. If you just want to,
Just RP as them.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like banter with us as we're doing stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I could start with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you did want to get involved in combat, a druid or a paladin is a pretty good choice for that.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Legally, you don't have to anyway.
Yeah, but carry on, Pete. Let me have a look. Carry on.
Yeah.
So you also have with you, as part of this party, reinforcements from your allies, the Sisterhood of the Sword. One of whom was left with you guys, the more senior than other positions you've dealt with before, of Saber Ray, who is also with your party, who, as a reminder, looks like this. So, am I to join you on this, or do I stay here? Your people in charge have gone off, and I'm assuming you are in charge. What would you have me do? Am I joining you, or I stay here? What are orders?
Well, you up for a fight? Because that's what we're going to.
I have never been one to turn down an opportunity to spill blood. And she grins very widely, and you can see unmistakable fangs from her otherwise human-looking face.
Okay. So, if this is like her trying to hint that she's a vampire, Tom is not gonna, catch on to that until he sees her doing something that's like obviously in that nature. So just let her.
So until she turns into a bat or
Great.
starts sucking someone's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a smile of someone who loves a bit of fighting. All right, I think you'll fit in with us. You can come with us.
Very well. And what is our course? What is our heading?
Well, I've heard that the prison is in the storm. That's about it.
Okay, so what is plan?
Well, I guess we'll go into the storm. I got nothing else. Irondale Prison is in the eye of the storm. So let's head into the storm and try and get in the middle of it.
And Ray will turn to Book. Is he the brains of this operation, or is there... I just want to get a feel for who I'm working with. Is this upper echelon, or is there more behind the scenes? I'm casting no aspersions. I just need to know whether I need to be thinking there's a wider purpose and tactics behind what he's saying, or if things are being kept very simple, shall we say.
I think the simple option is the right one. In this case, old Tommy, he's not the sharpest tool in the box, but he still gets things done. You might call him a bit of a hammer.
Well, sometimes a hammer is the most versatile tool there is. Very well, I will follow your commands. Let us sail into this very dangerous looking, scary, almost certain to capsize anything that goes into its storm. That sounds like enough of a plan to me. Is there anything that you would like to do or prepare before setting out?
So what ship do we have?
So you have a small vessel that the Sisterhood of the Sword came over on to drop people off. So it's not a dinghy. but it's a small sloop, single mast.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, a few, like a couple of cannons and a swivel gun at best, kind of thing. So it can hold its own, but it's not a massive ship. But also, you're not going to have to row the whole way.
Yeah. No, Tom's ready to go.
Yeah, I think Book would be ready to go. Just getting accustomed to her spells.
Okay. So you all board the ship, and you aim straight for this storm. And as you are approaching, you can see that this is there's the storm that you've been told about, and it's looking exactly how it's been described in the past. It's just swirling cloud, rain. The water's getting choppier as you're approaching it, and while some people have speculated, it must be some kind of illusion, it's not really there. The rain beating on your face and the sickness that you're feeling in your stomach as you're being churned around is very, very much real. And as you are trying to make sure that you steady the ship, keep your course true, and most importantly, don't capsize or fall in the water, can I have both of you please make me a perception check, and then a strength or dexterity saving throw. It is up to you. Which one?
I restarted my browser and it's fine now.
Awesome.
Okay, so it's 21 perception and 18 strength save.
Okay, and 14 dex. Okay, so the good news is you're not in the water. Ship is not capsized, so you are heading straight towards the storm. You, with your perception checks having passed, you are able to spot the swells that are coming and steer into them. And as massive waves start really hammering the ship, you are able to nimbly and deftly find your footing and secure yourself so that you don't fall overboard. And Tom, you are able to hold firm as the rope that you're keeping secure to keep the right amount of wind in the sails. It's going to be yanked out of your hands, but you manage to hold it firm and you stick to it and you sail through. And after what feels like hours, you manage to cut through a veil of it into the eye of the storm, which feels big, and the weather is still it's all very, very dark and clouded because this massive storm is still blotting out the sky. But the water is significantly less choppy here. That being said, you are still surrounded by this tumultuous wind and lightning and thunder that's surrounding you guys. And you cut through to see there's a small island in front of you. And behind this island, coming up out of the sea, is an ominous looking dark tower type building. And I will put you on to what you can see. So you can see what very much looks prison-like. You are approaching this. Give me, whoever is in charge of steering this vessel, give me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me a D8 roll to determine from which direction you end up approaching this prison from.
If Tom's on the ropes, I guess I guess Book will be steering. Is that all right? Oops.
Okay, so you are coming from the north. So
Right.
So you guys are coming from here, and you can see this big, spiky-looking castle-type building coming up out of the sea, and you can see from where you are, there's an island behind it, but you can't see the whole shebang from a distance. But as you are approaching, you can see that there's multiple floors to this. Well, let's just call it Irondale Prison because it's safe to assume that's what it is. You can see that there's lights flickering in the windows, so you can see that there's activity going in here. But the outside of the building looks old. You can tell that this is a building that's been ravaged by the sea. It still looks strong and imposing, but there's large areas that have been worn smooth to a mirror gleam by the constant crashing of storm water, and you can see that there's like shells and crustacean-y life all around surrounding this thing. And the style of construction, like the architecture, is not something that you guys have seen anywhere else in your travels in this continent. But you are able to steer your vessel round to dock at this island down here. And so, unless you want to have some kind of attempt to moor up, not on this island, but on a less accessible edge, might be more stealthy, but be significantly more difficult, you're very welcome to do that. But the easiest way would be to go to this island.
I don't see a reason not to go through the front door.
I had a feeling that would be Tom's approach.
Yeah. Looking at the situation, it seems the only accessible route, but wouldn't have any reason to object.
So, I am coming with you, yes, or I stay watch the boat? I would like you to be specific with your direction, please. I don't want there to be misunderstanding. That causes a lot of paperwork at head office.
I mean, I don't give a fuck if you don't want to come in, then you might miss out on a fight.
I like your style. I like this. I like this Tom. You, who knows? Maybe you will be captain one day. Who knows? But okay, I will follow you. And you see that
Sounds good.
there's a very wide bridge connecting directly to the front gates of Irondale Prison to this little island. Again, this bridge looks like it's been there for a long time. Outside of the gates, you see two bugbear guards. They are standing there with pikes and armor, each with a lantern, and they seem to be idly just chatting to each other. They're not paying you three a huge amount of attention right now.
I think Book would look at Tom and say, "Do you want some light?"
I mean, it is a little bit dark.
She'd click her fingers and cast dancing lights. Oh, my mouse is spooked. And she's gonna have them all four evenly spaced between them along the bridge up to the guards. She's going to set.
Okay.
Ah, I can see. All right, guys, don't worry. I got this. And Tom's going to start walking across the bridge. Just nonchalantly, just walking across.
Yeah, you make it across. The bridge seems pretty safe and stable. It doesn't look like you're in any particular danger of falling down, falling through it, or falling off. Saber follows, and these two bugbears greet you. And the one on the left greets you and goes, "Oh, hey man, it's a pretty cool trick you did there with the lights. I like that. Yeah, well done. Top job. You look like men with a purpose. My name's Orlok, and this is Grillick. We're kind of in charge around here. What can I help you with, man?"
All right, guys. We're here to visit someone who we believe is in this prison.
Oh, that's a bit strange. We don't normally get people just visiting. It's not really that kind of place where people come and go as they like. And I don't know, man. Grillig, you've ever come across this before? Oh no, man. I've never come across visitors before. In fact, I've never come across people just waltzing up before. No, man, that seems pretty weird. Pretty weird.
Oh well, can you help us? Do you know if someone named Kathy is in this prison? Apparently buried some treasure. We're looking for it.
Oh no, can do, mate. We don't know any. I don't really know any of the names of people in there, except the warden. Well, I say I know his name. I know he's called the warden, but that's the only person I know in there. It's not.
Can we meet the warden?
I mean, if you get the warden's attention, sure. He's in there. It's a bit weird to just wanna go in. Not the kind of place that you just kind of walk out of, if you know what I mean. I mean, if you're friends with the warden let you go. That's fine. Warden decides who goes, but yeah, man.
I mean, are we allowed to go in?
Oh yeah. It's not locked. Not locked.
Oh, okay then. Thanks. Then Tom will just walk through the door.
A prison that's not locked. That's great.
Go on, guys. It's not locked. We can just go in.
Saber will look at Book pointedly, like to the point of grabbing Book's elbow, and give you a look. She won't say anything out loud, but give you a look of, you're just walking in. Sure.
You know what? Book's going to message Saber.
Okay.
And just say, I don't see how we got any more options.
I mean, this is a very straightforward, simple approach. No questions asked, no finding out information, but that seems like the kind of approach that Tom has, and Tom is in charge, so I follow your lead. Let's go.
Before going through the door, Tom will turn around and go, want someone here. Which way to the warden's office?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, you can't just walk in and do his... I mean, if you get his attention, like he'll just get you straight up there, but I don't think there's any... Only the warden can bring people up. And only the warden decides who's going, so, yeah, that's going to be a bit tricky unless you... I don't know, do something to get the... I mean, warden's always watching, but if you got to get his attention, you see, I can't just... I can't just dial him up with any kind of just, yo, hello warden, how's it going? It's all luck. Have you been? I've got a guy who wants to speak to you. That I can't do that.
Oh, I think I get it. It's what are those like bigger than people sort of thing?
Oh no, it's just he doesn't want to mix with the prisoners. They're just like really weird.
Ah, well, you're not very weird, so I can see why you're on this side of the wall.
Ah, yeah, man, job's a job. You know what I mean? You must know. I'm guessing you got a job. Otherwise, how
Yeah.
would you... Yeah, man.
Book will probably say to him, "What happens when you want a break?"
Oh no, that's the thing. We don't need to. As long as we're here, like we don't need to take a break. It's like a magic type perpetual. Like we're just fine. So we just hang out, we chat, and when people drop off more prisoners, maybe they give us some good food. But yeah, no, it's cool, man.
How long have you been here?
Oh, I don't really know, man, because you don't really get night and day here. So, how long do you reckon, Grillick? Oh, it's got to be a few hundred years. Something like that. Oh, yeah, man, I started a Sudoku, but I didn't quite finish it. So, how long does Sudoku normally take? A few hundred years. Because I lost a pen, and so I got to remember everything, so I can't write it down.
Book would be very interested in this sort of magic. Sounds very powerful.
Oh
Very,
yeah, Warden's in charge of all that. He's like set it all up, but yeah, we don't know the ins and outs. Like we just do our job, man.
Do you not miss company? You look a bit like a hug bear, not a bugbear.
Oh no, man, we're not thugbears. No, we're really chill, man. I mean, that's why we don't get involved in any of the ruckus in there. We just like if new prisoners get dropped off, we go, oh hello, here you go. These are the rules, and yeah, we make sure that no one else goes in unless they really want to. Because once you're in, you're a prisoner. That's kind of how prisons work. And yeah, that's it's pretty good life. And there's a lot of that in there.
Oh well, thanks for all your help. And Tom goes to the door.
Book's going to look up at the walls. How can she tell roughly how high they are?
Yeah, so this would be what would be. So these walls go up about 50 feet. The bottom half is like glassy smooth, and then the higher up it goes, the more kind of spiky and intimidating they look. And then there's a definite kind of upper tier, if you like. There's like a tower that's like sort of set aside from the rest, kind of as it is on the picture. But yeah, it's pretty high. It would be climbable if like pretty easily for an adventurer with the right equipment. If it weren't for the fact it was so glassy smooth, it would be quite a challenge, but not insurmountable. Meanwhile, Tom has just pushed the door open and it opens freely.
Yeah, he's just gone in.
Just before going in, I think actually, I think Book is going to. Let me just check it's the correct. Oh wait, if you take magic action, see if I. It's a big ask, but can I cast detect magic on the prison itself?
Yeah, absolutely. You can try anything. Click it so I can see the text. Okay. So you can do it as ritual. Okay. Put some magical effects. Okay. Best spell you learn was School of Magic. Okay. This place, like the aura that it throws up is almost blinding you with necromancy.
Right. Can she just inspect these bugbears a bit closer and just on general inspection, see if they notice anything that might indicate they're dead?
Is she poking them physically, or is she just having a good look, leaning in? How are you doing? How weird are you making this?
She is going to be really weird with it and just walk up and poke it in the cheek.
You mean that's a bit strange. That's not how we say good morning where I come from. But times might have changed. It feels it's very much real. The finger doesn't go through any kind of illusion or projection or anything like that, and feels warm and fuzzy to the touch. And it's also kind of, there's no kind of jaw falling off zombification type thing going on. It seems like these are real bugbears who somehow are incredibly old beyond how they look, but very much real, and they seem very much alive from your physical inspection. If you'd like to kind of consider how that might be the case, I'd need you to make me an Arcana check.
Yeah, she'll be very interested in that. This is powerful magic, and we're walking into a situation that's unknown. I don't know why it keeps doing two.
Okay, so I'll take the first one. So with a 24, with the combination of your detect magic coming off this place and your inspection of these two and what they've said, it feels like there's some kind of spell that's happening, that is like some kind of perpetual life spell. You don't know what the difference is between kind of what's coming off from the prison versus these two, whether it's the same or different. But you know that it could be different. But there's some kind of specific magical spell that it would make sense is coming from within this building that has kept them at a kind of non-aging stasis sort of way. You don't know the specifics of it, but I think it's safe to say that there's some kind of very powerful spellcaster nearby.
She's going to turn a bit concerned to look at back at Saber and cast and do another message just to say, be careful of the warden. He's very powerful. And then she's going to walk through the door after Tom.
Okay. As you walk through, Saber is going to just lean in close and whisper something to Alorc that you guys can't hear, and he'll whisper something back, and she will go, "Huh? Oh, okay," and follow you guys in. So let me gather you all up as we head inside the prison. Copy. So you walk in through the south, and inside this place just smells like everything that's bad about how the sea smells. There's like a kind of thick, salty, like rotten fish smell hanging in the air. And as you walk through this corridor, the sea life that you saw cling to the outside is kind of just all over the walls and floor and ceiling, like little tiny shells. And think very much Flying Dutchman from Pirates of the Caribbean 2. Kind of, that's just that, but twice as thick around every surface. And you can hear like the sounds of activity and ruckus going on throughout this building. And there's clearly quite a few people inside this prison. It's dimly lit, so there's light coming in from outside, and you see the occasional flashes of lightning illuminating everything through various windows throughout, and there's torchlight that is around about, so you're not in pitch blackness. But as you walk through, the first thing that you see, or that Tom sees as Tom is marching through, is a ghostly apparition-looking figure who is standing behind a table, who, upon seeing you and hearing you crunch down the corridor, you just see kind of going, no, shh, 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 and trying desperately to gesture at you to go quietly. Tom's in front. What would Tom like to do?
Tom would not pick up. That's what he's trying to do. He walk up to the desk, go, "All right, guys. Looking for someone?
Please.
I'm Tom.
But please be quiet. He's not normally down here. We weren't expecting anyone new. This is this is out of the timetable. We weren't expecting anyone new here. Please, just shh. Don't wake him."
Who's here?
And he puts his fingers to his lips again, and he kind of just points down to his side with a ghostly finger that you can see through to see a very much zombified individual just kind of sitting down, hunched over his knees, gently snoring. Please don't. It would be really bad if you wake him. Just please. I should be able to control him, but I can't. I just can't. I've been trying for years. It's deeply embarrassing. Please, just shh. Don't pester him.
Why? Who is he?
Like I said, it's very embarrassing.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah. Afraid so. Yes. But
I see the resemblance now.
yeah, it's very, very awkward. You're speaking very loudly, and I just don't want to wake him. Book, what are you doing? As this is, you're reasonably close behind Tom, so you have a chance to walk behind and see this happening.
But yeah, Buck's gonna come in slowly and quietly.
Tom would turn around and go, "Hey, Buck, you'll be interested in this. It seems like this guy died. His ghost's there, and his dead body turned to a zombie."
Look, it's a technique. I mean, it's not supposed to happen. Nothing's supposed to be allowed to die. It was something that happened as I was walking exactly through the gates, and it's just, oh shit, he's awake. And this zombie-esque creature has stopped snoring, and with the sound of Tom laughing, as is Tom's wont, will go from snoring to a guttural kind of growl that you can hear that definitely sounds like it's coming up through kind of wet, decaying flesh rather than something that is fully formed and all fine. And this thing stands up with looking uncannily the same as this ghostly figure and just starts screaming at you guys as you have woken this thing up. And it's very aggressive to you. And so I'm going to need to roll some initiative. Why did I not open that character sheet?
You can hold Alt and double click on a token to open its character sheet.
And so public. And Saber is also in initiative. Not you. Okay. So initiative has been rolled. And this thing is screaming and growling at you guys. Saber immediately sees this as a hostile action, and it's her job to do as you guys say, but also to protect you guys. So she is going to draw her saber and is going to launch herself launches off 30 feet here and is going to come up with two hands and just try and plunge this thing straight into the head of this zombie. She knows how zombies work. And is going to hit and do 9 damage. And she will hear her say, "This is unclean, this abomination. You must die." And everyone else will hear the ghost say, "No, I told you that doesn't happen here." And it is Book's turn. You're on mute.
You're muted, Ollie.
So, kind of off the back of what Tom said and looking over at them, Book's going to be looking at them and fascinated. And then, you know what? She's not going to do anything hostile yet. She's going to say to the warden,
I don't
"How
think
can you
that's the
make him
warden.
go back to sleep?"
I don't think that's the warden. I think this is a prisoner.
Not the warden, sorry,
the ghost.
I told you, I have no control at all. It is. I am so embarrassed. This is just. It's so upsetting. I'm so sorry, but it's just. I can't help it.
And then she's going to look at the cages here. Look over the cages.
Mm-hmm.
Are they unlocked?
They. Are you going over to go and check? The doors are closed, but
Yeah.
you'd need to go over and inspect them, see if they're locked.
Well, she'll move over to them.
Yeah, so go over to them. They are like crusty from like sea salt damage, but they are unlocked and you can open them. They seem kind of damaged, but solid enough.
Okay. So she'll open one up, this one up.
Yep.
And she will step back over here. She's probably, so she used 25 foot of movement. What she got? 30. Ideal. Maybe one more back. And she will say she'll say, no, she won't. She'll message Tom. No, she won't. Sorry. She'll just say, Tom, you can put him in that cage over there, and we can lock him up righty, nice and tidy. And then she's going to prepare an action.
What is she ready?
She's going to ready. If I ready a spell and don't use it, it's not used, is it?
Rules as written, yes. But I think that's a bit unfair. So if you prepare a spell, like if you prepare an action that is to cast a spell, I'd say that the spell slot is not used unless at the end of your turn you roll a d20 and get less than 5.
Okay, cool. So I think she's going to ready Arcane Lock.
Okay.
For the cage.
Perfect. With the condition, I presume, being the monster going into the cage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this guy is going to leap so that it is exactly in between all of you, and is going to make 2 attacks. One of its attacks with a claw is against Tom. It's 22 hit.
Yep.
You take 12 slashing damage. And can you please make me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw?
24.
You pass. And the other attack is going to be against Saber. This is horrifying necrosis, and that does hit Saber, causing 15 damage. And let me just look at the extra thing that it does. And is frightened. She is not immune to being frightened. Yeah, so she is frightened. Frightened. That's that one. Okie dokie. And the other thing that it does. Okay. So that's its actions. Tom, it's your go.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to grapple this creature,
Okay.
which is that's a strength check, right?
So it's your strength against my strength or dex, and it's going to be.
I do have athletics, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good roll.
But it's better than a 6.
But it's good enough.
It is good enough.
You can do it off the back of an attack now as well.
That's only if you have the feat.
No, without the feet. That's attack and grapple. I think. Pretty sure.
Ah, this
Anyway,
shows how not up to date with my 2024 rules reading I am. But suffice to say, it is grapple.
Okay.
So speed is 0. I have disadvantage on attacks against anyone other than you, and can be dragged.
Grappler can drag or carry. Every foot of movement costs 1 extra foot.
Yeah, so you can drag me at half speed, basically.
Alright, I'm gonna... I think that's enough to get you in the cage. 15, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna push... I'll drag you into the cage over here.
Okay. It enters the cage, which triggers the readied spell of Arcane Lock. Lock cannot be unlocked by any non-magical means. Okay, so it is in this cage, and the cage is locked. As you do that, the ghost behind you goes, this is not good. That's not really going to buy you some time to get away until it calms down a bit. But it's I wouldn't rest on your laurels there. It's still however you want to call it, still looks quite angry. Tom, is there anything else you're doing with your go?
How big are the holes on this cage? Are they fist-sized?
So, hands, feet, arms, and legs can absolutely very easily fit through. Heads would get stuck. Bodies absolutely would not. So hands and feet can get in and out.
Okay. Well, actually, I used my action up already, so I can't punch through the cage. So, real quick.
So just so that I'm clear as well, I will let you.
Yeah.
I will let you tell me, because it'll be important. When this thing goes in the cage and it's locked, are you trying to do that in such a way as to make sure that you still physically have hold of this creature, like by its shoulders or arms or however you're grappling it, or are you kind of grappling it, shoving it, throwing it into the cage, slamming the door, then stepping away, but like still within base-to-base contact?
I think to be able to close the door, I think it would have to be thrown in.
Okay. Cool.
'Cause otherwise, like one hand keeping it back while closing the door, and then it's going to be awkward.
It would be awkward but doable, but it is entirely your choice as to which way you do it.
Yeah, I think it was more of a shove in.
Cool.
Door closes, locks. So yeah, I guess it's no longer grappled then.
Okay. Cool.
And I guess Tom would. Well, I can't move use all my movement, so yeah, that's Tom's turn.
Okay, so
I guess he would turn to the ghost and just like, you're acting like you think we're scared of this thing.
I mean, I'm fairly scared of it, and I'm not. I'm a ghost. The
Exactly.
implications.
You're dead, and I'm not. So that makes me better than you.
Well, that's debatable, but okay. Saber will spend his turn frightened of the thing, and will just move slightly further back, but still close enough. And end of her turn, she'll stop being frightened. Book, it is your turn. This thing is locked up in this cage. Doesn't look too happy about it.
Mm.
You don't have a sleep spell, yeah.
That does have a sleep spell, but that's burning a lot of slots. Pretty quick. And actually, sleep's only till the end of their next round. Although, I mean, technically, if he's asleep, there is no next round. Oh, it's concentration.
Just so you know, I'm going into this unsure if Tom's going to come out alive. I'm not playing reservedly, like doing everything to make sure Tom stays alive. I'm just playing Tom. If he dies, he dies.
That's how Tom's always been played, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was on like 5 HP coming out of that one ruin.
Buck, being a learned individual, is going to try and stay alive. And I imagine Saber will try and stay alive too. But everyone relies on Tom's
if all
gun
our
luck.
original characters die, then any new characters aren't cursed. Only Jack will be, and he's already paralyzed.
Although maybe the ship is, because it's the all trades, and Jack is the all trades, and the all trades is Jack.
Yeah, but we're not. We're just hired hands. But yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Right. So yeah, Buck's going to. You know what? Actually, Buck's going to whip her head around to the ghostly image and just say, "What used to calm you? What used to calm you when you were all in a fit? Any noise? Waves? Storms?"
I've always been fond of music. But there's not a lot of music and merrymaking that happens here. I mean, I don't know whether it has the same taste in music as me. I don't know how it works, but yeah, I liked a nice calming, soothing melody, is what I liked. Whether it's a song or an instrument. Oh, how I miss instruments.
If only Jim was here.
Oh, shucks. I have a friend who would have been perfect for this. So, she is going to she's going to actually message the I didn't mean to claim that. Going to message the zombie. And she's just going to into the zombie's head, just gently sing a lullaby from an old tiefling lullaby from when she was young.
Okay. What language is this lullaby in? Is this in common, or is this in a different language?
Tiefling is infernal.
Infernal.
Tiefling is.
Yeah. But interestingly, she also knows Dwarvish, which I'm interested about.
An old tiefling lullaby in Dwarfish.
No, but Dwarvish songs. Can I get a history check to see if she remembers much about her infernal or her upbringing and whether it might be related to dwarfs?
I mean, you
Just random.
you wouldn't have to do a history check. She Book has was quite close to crew members on previous ships who were dwarves, but she really got into it through her academic studies. She studied at Tower of the Craft, and she, in doing that, came across various dwarvish tomes and texts, and learnt the language from there, and that made her able to get on well with dwarvish folk.
Maybe, maybe one song I can think of. No. She'd probably stick with maybe an old tiefling lullaby.
I'm not going to sing Diggy Diggy Hole.
Hi ho, off to work we go.
I was thinking Diggy Diggy Hole. But it's
I'm a
melodic.
dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy
Um,
Diggy Hole.
So the old tiefling lullaby goes, more lost in a supermarket. I can no longer shop happily. Came in for a special offer, guaranteed personality. And she's gonna just whisper that in. That's right.
Okay.
Flash.
Yeah. Make me a performance check, I guess.
Where's that from?
It's the Clash.
Ah, I see.
Not the Casper. No, sorry, supermarket.
Okay. So with a 6, we'll see. So you did this by message.
By message. So it'll
Okay.
be a whisper.
So, you get back.
Because it can reply.
You get back. That pitiful attempt insults me. I think I'll rip off your arms. That's something that's permitted here. I'll rip off your arms.
So she. Oh, what's the point? She's message. So, message would have been her cast. Okay. That'll be
You've got bonus
her.
action and movement.
Yeah, I don't think she can do. Literally, I don't think she got any bonus actions.
Okay. Are you moving closer, further away? You could get closer. That'd be good. That would be the brave thing to do. Book's not a coward, surely. Get closer.
Book's wise. Book's intelligent. What's around the room here?
So there's all sorts. So there's old crates. There's candles, the lit, the odd torch. There's some piles of parchment that's so old it's flaking and falling apart and mostly completely unintelligible. There's a table with some really bad looking food on it. Yeah, like a few glasses.
She's going to nonchalantly look away, walk. This guy's apparition, so gaseous. See?
Uh, yeah, like fully kind of traditional, ghosty, see-through, incorporeal.
Can he stand in his incorporeal mass?
Yes.
As she turns to walk away, though, she's gonna, she's slowly turning, just nonchalantly, gonna say, I wonder how big this room is.
Yep. Okay. Wizard asking
And
how big the room is. Good. Good. What could go wrong?
she's gonna say that so that it's very well known.
It looks like it's just big enough for a fireball.
And judging by the intelligent response of the creature, she expected that to be understood.
Give me an intelligence check. Give or Arcana. Okay, yep. With a 12, I'll let you have that expectation.
Cool. Oh, wait, did she speak in Infernal? Sorry, when she messaged.
Oh, well, the thing. What did it message back in? What language? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So it came back to you through it came back in common. But you definitely feel as though it was through it being message, it was kind of the message sent was the intent behind the guttural growls, and yeah, it's not able to vocalize properly, but it was kind of like this particular combination of growls that I would say out loud translates to those words that it's sent by message. So you kind of picked up its deepest subconscious.
Yeah, okay. She'll probably just have said it in If she said the message in Infernal, she would have said the phrase in Infernal too. Because the phrase wasn't intended for anyone else in the room but the creature.
Okay. Okay, so it is this monster's go. So first of all, the ghost, who is you have just violated the personal space of, and is deeply uncomfortable by it, will just shift ever so slightly, just to kind of not really be like have your body in its body where it would be. As you say this, both like the ghost will go, "Oh dear, that's not very wise." Ooh. And the creature will look at you and go, ha, 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 ha. And it will launch itself through, like, kind of its arms through the cage to try and do 2 attacks against Tom, who is the only one it can reach. So it's going to do a claw attack. 16.
The meets it beats.
So that is 12 slashing damage, and its horrific necrosis does 16 damage. And I'm gonna need you to do me
On save.
a Constitution saving throw, please.
26.
And it passes.
That's a nat 20.
That nat 20. Oh, awesome. And so that's that one. Horrific necrosis. That one just happens. You are frightened.
Really?
So you are disadvantaged on ability checks and saving throws while you can see this creature and you can't willingly move nearer.
And attacks a disadvantage as well.
Yes, and attacks. And it is your go.
Well, good job I'm already here. Tom is going to scream back at it in an attempt to intimidate it. Just like a war cry, kind of guttural scream,
Okay.
just straight back. I guess I can't move closer, so yeah, just straight into its face.
Yep. Give me an intimidation check.
Eve, I can add something when I do intimidation. Where is it? It's in my menacing attack. No. Yeah, commanding presence. So I can add that after I've done the roll.
Perfect.
So a 12. So yes, I'm going to add my thingy die, which can I write down what it is? I believe it's a D8. Was it a D4? Die. Yeah, D8.
Okay, 16.
So a 16.
Okay, so you see this thing, definitely wasn't expecting that after it hit you with these two attacks. And it kind of pulls back slightly and starts looking at the other people in the room instead of you. And
Okay, did that count as an action?
Maneuvers aren't normally actions. They're free
Well, no,
actions.
there's not the maneuver, it's the act of me
yeah, so
screaming.
I think I'm going to say yes, that will have had to have been an action because it was a specific role and it has an effect that changes the combat slightly.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's my turn.
Okay, so what you see is this thing taken aback, starts taking other people in, and it's pulled its claws out from the bars that were reaching towards you, and instead is grabbing hold of the horizontal bars in the cage, looking as though it's going to lift it up. It's got its feet planted on the floor. Saber, now no longer frightened, is going to go over to it and she's going to specifically try to chop its legs off. So Saber is going to... She can't do that. Can't do that. 24, 13. She didn't crit, so she didn't chop her leg off, but I'm going to say that she's successfully managed to make this thing kind of drop the cage on its toe. So she's done some damage. It's a bit more difficult to move around now. And Book, it is your turn.
Yeah. I think she's going to be a little bit annoyed a bit. She is going to mutter to the spirit next to her as she steps into its space again.
Rude.
Attempts to into its space. Oh wait,
If you
I can
hold
hold
Alt,
it.
you can move outside of the grid. Yeah, there you go.
How do you normally stop it? None of this is normal.
Well, most people know just to leave it alone. I mean, nothing can die in here, but you can certainly have limbs ripped off, and no one wants to be left with a limb ripped off. Normally, when it's tired out, it just just stops, and it's a simple creature, really. If there's no one it can see to annoy it, it tends to just lose interest. If you lose an arm, I've warned you.
So she'd be inclined to leave the room, but she knows that Tom would not. She's going to cast an attack, but as she does it, she'll just say, "One more go, and then we move on." And she's going to attack it with a poison spray.
That's gonna miss, I'm afraid.
And that is her turn.
Okay. So she, so Saber, looks over to you and gives you a nod, in acknowledgement of one more go, then moving on. But it then looks to Tom, and we'll wait and see how Tom responds. But the monster is going to try and pick up the cage again and shuffle. Not very far, because it can't, because it's a heavy cage and also it got hurt, but is going to shuffle this way and try and do some attacks on Saber, and is going to do that one and that one. That one hits for 15, and con save, passes it. She's fine. Tom, is your go.
Yeah, I made a cage for it. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I think after taking a bit of damage there, Tom's usually he's up for a fight, but it's in a cage. It's not really a fulfilling fight. And he is technically here on reconnaissance.
That's very true.
Tom's like, "Oh, we'll get this thing on the way out.
Okay.
It's not going to go far in that cage. Let's I vote we go deeper in." And he's gonna, I guess, take a step up here and shout over to the ghost that is in the same space as Buck. Be like, "Hey, you know, if someone here is called Kathy, probably someone old."
Yes, there's well, I'm assuming that's a lady. I mean, that risky assumption, I know. Yeah, I don't know all of the various cultures and ways, but there's a few ladies around here. I forget. I tend to keep myself to myself, but there's a couple of ladies around here. I think they're on this level. I think one of those might be Kathy. I think it's either a lady who is just north of here, or one of the ladies whose cells is over to the west, the northwest. But yeah, I think it's best you just leave my body, what used to be my body, just leave that alone. And please, young lady, you are violating me right now, being in my personal space in a very literal way, and it does not feel nice.
Just one more question. Are any of these ladies like really crazy? Because the woman that we spoke to was a bit crazy, and I have a feeling that she's friends with crazy people.
Oh yes, they're both completely insane.
Oh, both of them. Oh,
Most people here
I
are.
don't know.
Yes,
Now.
it's the thing you see, because no one leaves, and no one dies. So that tends to cause a little bit of the crazy.
Yeah. Well, you haven't spent 5 minutes with Boomer up at the top of the ship, getting pissed. That's fucking crazy.
He politely laughs with a look of, I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds lovely, sort of look. But yeah, kind of, you see an awkward thumbs up just emerge from Book's kind of ribs as he's trying to kind of thumbs up while Book is occupying his space.
Okay, I'll use the rest of my movement. I assume this is a door here.
Yes,
these brown
yeah.
boxes.
So am I assuming
So
I'm assuming that everyone is breaking off attacking and heading out now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on, Saber. This ain't a fight. We're fighting.
Yes, this thing, it doesn't. It's not the kind of thing I would usually like to use my talents on.
Yeah, well, I can tell you're very skilled with a sword, so I can understand why you would say that.
Yes, you. Oh, yes, Tom. Yes, Tom. Okay, so I will remove initiative, and they will be doing their own thing in the background. You are free to explore the rest of the prison. There are quite a lot of cells. It's kind of walking through. You don't get a feel. You don't get kind of patrolling guards or anything like that. You can't see a huge number of like locked doors. There's some doors that are closed, some doors that look locked, but it seems to be pretty hit and miss. This seems like very much somewhere that's been abandoned, apart from the people who live in it. And
are there any signs on the walls?
So outside some of the cells, there are kind of scratched names into the brick where the sea life that's growing everywhere has been kind of cleared away. You see the odd name, but there's nothing that's kind of clear signage in terms of like food this way, recreation this way, that kind of thing. But because you've literally just come in, you do have a sense of kind of the cardinal directions, so you'd know which way to go in reference to if you were going north or northwest.
Right. I'm going through this door. The guy said west, northwest. So I'm gonna go. So he'll take a step this way. Oh wait, no, this way.
Your other west.
And then I guess keep going down this corridor.
Okay.
So are these doors completely solid, or is there like space to look in them? Like,
Most of them are kind of metal bars, so you can see through them.
yeah.
There's the odd wooden door, but that seems kind of disintegrating and falling apart as well. So there's the only doors that are kind of properly sealed shut, you can't see through. I'll tell you if you pass any of those, but everything seems to be fairly open.
Okay.
So as you pass there, you can see a figure down here, just kind of give you a nod, and finger guns. And if Book and Saber walk past, we'll kind of blow a little kiss in a kind of like, this is a bit of a creep. But
He seems nice.
Kiss.
Uh,
So you're. I'll kind of describe what you guys can see, but you are more than welcome just to ignore these people as well.
I guess Tom will poke his head in this room.
Okay, so in there you can see like there's some dining tables, again filled with some pretty horrible looking food, like kind of semi-rotten and slimy. And you can see a female looking individual with face mostly covered, and hair covered as well, wearing what was once clearly very fine silk dress and robes, and jewellery that must have once sparkled, but now is all very dull. And as she sees you walking past the door, she just kind of rolls her eyes a little bit.
You Kathy?
No. My name is Wajet.
Your voice wasn't being picked up.
My name is Wajet. I am not.
Okay,
Kathy.
thanks. You're not Kathy. I'm looking for a Kathy.
My well-crafted backstory is here if you wish to pick it up later. Okay, yeah, so Saber will just keep following you. Book, you've seen the finger guns and you've had a kiss blown at you. Tom is off.
I think a Book would do a fake gun back, and it would. Is how far? Yeah, cool. And just gonna make a bang sound right next to his ear.
Well, damn, darling. That ain't too polite. I was just saying hi in my own special way.
I don't like your special way.
Ah, shit, I got
But
my
I'll be
work.
back talking later.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
And
As you get closer, he kind of moves closer. Give me a perception check as he moves closer.
yes, that's from an perception.
That's got
Okay. You can see that as he was kind of putting his hand up to his ears, like sleeves roll down, and you can see kind of his arms seem to be kind of looking pretty strange, as though they have the same kind of fishy, crustacean-y shells up them as are coating the walls. But face and hands seem fine. But yeah, as his sleeves roll up, you just see this kind of hint of stuff on his shells as he says, "Oh, looking forward to seeing you later."
She's going to make note of that.
Okay. Tom, you can see like there's a row of smaller cells. Some of them have kind of just like quivering masses under blankets in them. There's two figures that stand out as you look up. There is one kind of hulking minotaur type creature wearing a helmet with a like a bright red, like Roman centurion-esque brush along the top. And you can see an eccentric looking lady with a wide-eyed look and big grin up here.
Right. I bet that's her.
As you go in,
I'm just gonna you wave at this guy in here.
Hi!
Oh my god.
What?
Hi!
Hey, how you doing?
Hi! I'm Mug. I'm good.
Good. I'm just going to see someone over there.
Oh, okay.
So,
I hope you have a great time. Bye.
Yeah. Well, what's Buck gonna do as she goes past him?
Did Book see the interaction with Tom and Mug?
Fairly difficult to miss.
Yeah.
Hey, Mug, you look like the sort of guy that Tom likes to arm wrestle normally.
I love arm wrestling. I'm so good. Mug's so good. I'm so strong.
We'll come back and we'll say hi. And she'll carry on.
And you could just hear as you walk past, Mug got two friends. And Saber will see this happening and just go, no, and we'll hang back there.
Okay. Tom's just gonna go straight up to the bars and just go, hi, you Kathy.
Well. I wondered how long it would take for someone to come and find me here. Yes, I go by that name. What name do you go by, strapping young fellow?
Oh, I'm Tom.
Tom. Well met, Tom.
Yeah. Well, thank you. He just turns to Buck and goes, I don't think I get this far. Right, so we're here because what was it? We're looking for pieces of the map that leads us to the treasure of the lords and ladies. We were told by Madame Fortuna, who used to be called Madame. Oh no, she's Madame Fortuna, but now she's called Madame Oregon. That's what it was. And she told us that you buried the treasure, so you might know where the treasure is.
So, people are looking for my map, are they? People have been looking for my map for quite some time, but you seem to be the ones who have gotten the closest, for no one can find the treasure without my piece of the map, which I keep upon my person at all times.
Oh, that's great. Could we have a copy?
A copy. I'll make you a deal. This feels like a situation for a proposition.
Okay.
I will give you access to my piece of the map in exchange for you helping me to escape this place. I can but only assume that if you've come in, you have a plan for coming out.
Well, I was just going to go through the door.
I'm going to...
It's open. We just came through it. It's open.
It has been some time since I have been outside these walls. Forgive my lack of understanding of the sense of humor here. But...
Have you tried opening the door?
She will look over at you, Book, and start to kind of make facial expressions, then just...
Is he being serious? Am I to take this at face value?
Well, you know, Tom's quite an open book, you see.
It's like, because we're looking for a book. I'm an open book. You're so funny, Buck.
Ah, my dear boy. Pull up a stool. This...
Tom just sits on the floor.
Many have tried the front doors. It is well known that you can get in, but only the warden can allow people to leave. And even I am not entirely sure what that means or entails, for I have never seen anyone leave. That is one of the curses here.
I'm going to try something. So, Tom, in his possession, has a ring that says wish on it. Tom's going to go, He's going to put on the ring and he's going to wish really hard that him and his friends can leave the prison.
With Kathy.
With Mug Mug.
I'm going to... I need you to say... Fuck, I forgot about the ring. I'm going to need you to say very specifically, and you get one chance at this.
Okay.
The words, I wish, and then exactly what Tom would be wishing for.
Is Book aware of this ring?
No. Only Tom's aware of it. No one else
Tom
knows
is the
that.
only one who is aware of this ring's existence.
All right.
Is he saying it out loud?
Yes. He's gonna look at the ring and go, I wonder if it does it says on the tin.
As you're putting it on, you see a look of recognition and intense happiness from Kathy as you do this.
All right. Tom's gonna put the ring on and say, I wish me, Buck, Saber, is Saber Ray, right?
Yep.
Saber Ray and Kathy can leave the prison.
Can leave the prison.
Uh,
Okay. Those are the words he said.
yeah.
Fuck.
Well, my dear boy, it seems I have underestimated you.
Yeah, I found this in a cave the other day.
That is... Please, would you permit me just to... I won't take it off you. Just... May I have a closer look? Can you just hold your hand up so I can see with these
sure.
old eyes?
Have a look.
My, my, my. Tell me, did you happen to find anything else with this ring?
It wasn't a hand, but I took it off the hand. But someone else found the hand.
Was it indeed? My.
Yeah, we also found a skull that looks like it as well. It's like got all these shiny stuff on it, but I'm not really a big fan of that stuff because it gives the whole heebie-jeebies.
You fat. This is very, very interesting. You are full of
Is it going to help us?
surprises.
Is it going to help us find the treasure? That's all I care about.
A promise is a promise. I swore that if you helped me leave, I would give you access to my map piece, and it seems
Well, we
now-
should be allowed to leave now because I wished it really hard.
And as you realize that the gem that was in this ring has gone kind of it just looks like before, where it was kind of iridescent and sparkling, it just looks like dull glass now, like something is gone from it. Well, it seems that I should have taken your suggestion of trying the front door more seriously. I did not realize you had such a powerful artifact here to aid you, my dear boy. You should have made that more clear. I've met my match with you. Here was me thinking that there would be a long and complex encounter with the warden and the mechanisms and machinations that he uses in order to keep people here in perpetual life. But no, it seems we can just walk out the front door.
All right, do you want to grab your things and we'll head on out?
Yep, there is no reason why not to. She gathers up like a granny bag. It's got some knitting needles in, and a whole load of paper and parchment. And she picks up like a sack on the floor and slings it over her shoulder. Well, lead the way, Tom.
All right, just got to do one thing first. And he heads over to Bob McSell's like, all right, I'm on my way out, but I'll give you a quick
my friend, hi.
Hi, my name's Tom.
I'm Mug.
Let's do an arm wrestle.
Oh, I'm so good at arm wrestles.
All right. Athletics check.
Yes.
Book, who still has her face in her hand.
Oh, nat 20! Shit.
Oh,
So, so with a nat 20, what happens is the winner depends on your point of view. With a nat 20, you feel Mug's hand, kind of, that you've pulled like a table to the side. You feel Mug's hand hit the table. But with Mug's 31, so you have won the arm wrestle, as far as you can tell. With Mug's 31, like, he's so strong that, like, his hand hitting the table has not stopped the sheer strength of his arm keeping on going that way. And you just hear a as his arm bends backwards with a break. And, like, the bottom of his forearm hits the other side of the table, so his arm is, like, folded back. And there's a moment where you both look at each other, you thinking you've won because his hand's on the table, looking down, seeing his arm broken, there's an extra hinge where it shouldn't be, and him being convinced that he's won because, his arm's down. And he looks at you, goes, "Ow! Oh, Mug's so strong. Oh,
Yeah, you're...
Oh, I did. I think I won."
Yeah, I think for the first time in a long time, Tom is intimidated by this guy's strength. Like, he sees himself as, like, a really strong guy, but this guy, he takes the cake.
Oh, man.
So he's gonna be like, yeah, you're strong.
He kind of waves his arm around in front of you. Goes, "Oh, that's so painful."
What are we gonna do now, my friend? What's next?
Well, I'm gonna head on out, but if we meet again, we'll have to settle the score and try again.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna stay here then and wait for you to come back.
Yeah.
Mugmug's so strong.
You're the strongest person I've ever met.
I'm the strongest person. And I'm gonna write this down in my diary. And he gets a piece of crumpled paper off the floor, and goes to pick up a stick. With his broken arm, just goes, "Ow! So strong." And yeah, he's just, you leave him struggling to do that, but he's so happy.
Yeah.
You've made him so happy.
Okay, Tom's just gonna wave to the others. All right, we can go now. And let's go back the way we came. And then I hope, to the surprise of the ghost, that we can just walk through the door and like, all right, see you later, and we just go through the door. He's just like, what? How do you do that?
Yeah. So you walk back through, and this guy here kind of leans over as you're walking past, goes, "Hey, I didn't think I'd see you so soon. When are we gonna catch up?"
We're heading out.
Good one. You come find me when you want to hang out and spend some time with a real gentleman in these parts. And is slightly confused when he sees you guys just continue to walk towards the door. The newbies, they must not quite know how this place works.
As they're walking off, Burke would be having a message conversation with him.
Okay.
Oh wait, these walls are quite thick, aren't they? So she do message here,
Okay.
and then expect to probably receive a reply on the way back. She just asked, "What's the deal? What's the deal with the shells? And why are they on your arms?"
Well, I suppose you're gonna find out sooner or later. You might as well hear it the easy way than find out the hard way like I did. No one dies here. But that doesn't mean you don't feel hungry. You get what passes for food here, but you eat enough of it, you start getting infected. Start becoming worn with this place. You start getting infested. Start feeling fishy things. I've been here a century or two, so it's not too bad, but there's some people, they ain't dead. They're still here, but they're more of this shit now than what used to be of their bodies. Will happen to all of us. Ain't no dying, not till the warden releases you. But over a few centuries, maybe 1,000 years or so, you become just this shit. Saber, as she walks past, will just walk past, just finger up to this guy, yeah. Not looking.
I assume Kathy's also following us.
She is indeed.
All right.
Did he say ship, by the way?
He did say shit.
He did.
Okay.
I will have to flag. I'll have to flag this this recording as not suitable for children.
Oh, the shit. Sorry. Okay. I thought you said ship.
No. SHIT.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Tom's gonna head back up to this ghost guy. Like, all right, we're all done here. We're heading off out.
I don't think you understand. You can get in. You cannot get out. You physically cannot. It's impossible. There is. Do not think that if
don't worry. I wished really hard, so I think we'll be all right.
Right. Well, I mean, meanwhile,
this monster is just kind of was calming down and just starts to get angry again. Please, just get out of its sight, please. I'm sure you'll be back again very shortly when you realise you just walk up to an invisible stone wall. But you can't. You realise we have some of the most powerful people who ever existed in these walls, and they can't magic their ways out. And well, those, everyone's got to go and have their fun and try. And you wished really hard, so well done there. But I'm a little busy here.
You don't understand. Once I punched a ghost to death.
Right.
I'm pretty special.
I agree. You are pretty special.
And just gonna continue to the entrance, and then hopefully, to his disbelief, I'm just gonna walk through the door.
As they're walking by, Book would cast Hold Person on the. Just, it should be meaningfully walking forward and just put her hand out to paralyze that creature in the cage.
You do me a kindness, my
It has
lady.
to. Yeah. It does have to
but
succeed
then-
a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it needs to do wisdom saving throw.
11.
That should be.
I think.
Yeah, spell save is probably like 16
Yeah.
or 15, something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty high.
It'd be the top of your spell list at the top right,
Is it?
just above your spells. So
That's
you need to click on the spells tab.
Yeah, I'm on spells tab, but what? I can't.
Let me have a look.
It doesn't actually say. It just says wizard, fiendish legacy, magic initiate.
Oh, it's taking forever to load.
Sure it's in the same place.
It definitely
maybe-
it's definitely higher than 11.
Yeah.
You're level
Yeah,
6
yeah.
and wizarding is your thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So she paralyzes that, and is the ghost talking to her?
Yes. And says you do me a kindness.
As he says that, she's going to walk through him towards the door.
Oh, I really don't like it when people do that. Let me gather you up. And let me put you all.
So when you said this definitely will be going on next session,
Yeah, about that. as you are able to just waltz out of the door, Alok and Grillick turn and go, "Oh, hey man, that's not supposed to happen. I'm assuming, did the warden do something or something like that? You just, we've never seen that happen before. Should we be expecting anyone else, or is this just you? Are you just like really special?"
oh, it's just us. Yeah, I'm pretty special. I wished really hard that we could leave, and we were able to leave. So, yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Can I have your autograph?
yeah, sure.
Oh, that's really cool. Let me get a. He pulls out he pulls out a piece of paper which got some other stuff written on it, I lost my pen. That's why the Sudoku's taking so long. Do you have a pen that you can sign your autograph with? Is that all right? Do one of you guys have a pen?
Can Book see what's on that paper?
I have navigator's tools. Does that include pen?
Well, Book's got a pen. She's got calligrapher's
Okay.
supplies, but can she see what's on the paper at the moment?
Give me a. So, are you trying to sneakily take a look, or are you try kind of getting in close, kind of like taking the paper off, looking at it, handing that and the pen to Tom, kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of under the guise sort of thing. She'll take the look, but she would also be curious if it was Sudoku, and she would probably work to solve it
Okay.
when handing it back.
So you give me an investigation check.
Yes.
All right. In between sessions, Rick needs to make a
That one.
Sudoku for us to complete.
She's done that one, so probably sets the paper on fire now.
So you see, you don't get a chance to look at any of the words. All you see is that it's got some very, very old, elaborate kind of calligraphy on it that's faded. Like kind of picture like the Declaration of Independence type calligraphy, but kind of small. But yeah, you can't make out what's written because over the top is a partially completed Sudoku that's not very well done. But yeah,
Right,
Okay,
so,
if it's old calligraphy, can she's going to very openly just see it and go, oh, you won't be able to read that. You won't be able to read that, and put it away. Slip it in a pocket and take paper out of her calligraphy supplies and say, a nice fresh one. And hand over the pen and paper.
give me a persuasion check at advantage because I like it.
oh,
That's plus
not
2.
natural, but
That's not the. Yes. Yeah, man. That's really considerate of you. Yeah. I'd like some fresh paper. I'd be eternally in your debt if you could if I could use that pen after you're done, or no pressure. But no, I really appreciate the autograph. And willingly lets you take that paper away.
So Tom is going to do in amazing handwriting, proper cursive. He's just going to write Tom. You wouldn't expect it, but he has the perfect handwriting. All right, there you go. I've had to sign my name a lot of times on the old shipping records. I got pretty good at it.
Oh no, that's really cool, man. And do you mind just copying down my Sudoku, just so I can pick it up where I left off?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I could do that.
Just copy the Sudoku over onto the new piece of paper.
Oh yeah, that's really kind, man. Thank you very much. Well, I hope you have a really great time, and I hope you enjoyed your stay at Arndale Prison. Anyone can get in, no one can leave, except under very difficult and taxing circumstances by leave of the warden. And that's definitely the only way anyone can leave. So, great job, guys.
Yeah, thanks for your hospitality, and I'll be sure to recommend this place to other people.
Oh, thanks, man. That's really kind. And you guys head back to your ship. You have
book a pen and a spare ink pot as well. For them.
Perfect.
Probably another couple of pages because she's got a book full. Yes, she has got a book full.
And I think that is where we're going to call it.
In and out quickly then.
I was really that ring of wish I had tucked away in the back of my mind, thinking that'll come out at clutch moment against something big and impossible odds, but it turns out Tom is some kind of savant genius who just cutting through the simplest solution. It's just yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I thought it was a fake ring of wish. So I was expecting it not to do anything.
Well, what I was expecting was when you first found it to put it on, and then I would just be waiting for 12 weeks time for you to just idly say the words "I wish," and then just make that come through. But yeah, no, you've. I guess there was no need for whatever characters Zan and Mandy were planning on doing next week, because you have Kathy. that minimum three session adventure is Yep. Done. Good.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, hats off to you. You played the game exceptionally well.
Tom just doesn't believe that people can't leave this place, and he just thinks they're too stupid to try. He doesn't think that the wish did anything. He was just saying that to convince people that he could do it.
And that, to be clear, just to refresh my memory, did you include Mug Mug in the people who could leave?
Can I retcon and say I did? Because I really wanted
I thought I
to. I
heard
didn't.
you. I thought I heard you did.
I originally said it, but then when
Okay.
you told me to say exactly what I want, I didn't say it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think I did. You have to check the recording.
I'll check the recording. But yeah,
I really hope he can leave, because it'd be really fun just to find him wandering about somewhere.
I mean, nicely done. I will find some other use for the other 2 maps and the warden and his other things.
I'm sure there'll be a dungeon that comes across. Like,
100%. But
the catacombs.
I'm so happy that like you outfoxed me on that one.
I wasn't even trying to. I just thought, I wonder if it does do wish. Oh well, I'll put it on.
I mean,
Quick one. Just while they would have been heading off and getting ready for the boat, and even then sailing off, because Buck would have been very curious about this place.
yes.
Very curious. Buck would have left a clairvoyant orb in the in the room facing the door, kind of looking out through the door.
I'll tell you what, show me exactly where.
You know what? Probably, what's my paint? There, okay. Probably here.
Okay, let me put.
You can see the door from there. Maybe just here. Then, so you can see the door as well.
Okay, so. What one would it be? What one would it be?
So that would be there until it took them however long to get a mile away.
Ooh,
Okay, so put that
it
there.
moves.
And I'll put
Oh,
that.
cool.
Change layer. I'll put that on the map layer. So you have a clairvoyance orb there. Just spell choose seeing or hearing. Okay, perfect. You have your little reconnaissance orb. You absolutely do that.